Hello, and welcome to Spirit Among Us. Ephesians chapter 1, verses 19 through 21. And what is the immeasurable greatness of His power toward us who believe, according to the working of His great might, that He worked in Christ when He raised Him from the dead and seated Him at His right hand in the heavenly places, far above all rule and authority and power and dominion, and above every name that is named, not only in this age, but also in the one to come. When Jesus was raised from the dead, He had a very dramatic glorification. He was elevated to the right hand of God to sit on His throne, and He was elevated above all rule. No one governs over Him. He was placed above all authority. Now He has the ultimate say in what should and shouldn't be done, and what should and shouldn't come to pass. He was raised above all power, and therefore has a strength that is matchless to anything else. And finally, Jesus was given complete dominion over all things, not only in heaven, but also on earth, and not just for now, but for all of eternity. Now, to have dominion over something is to have control or sovereignty over it. It can be used in a variety of contexts, like a king having dominion over his kingdom and his subjects. It does not mean that he controls their every movement, but it does mean that he has the ultimate say in what happens to them. If they disobey him, he can choose to have them exiled from his kingdom. If they serve him well, he can choose to honor them. That is having dominion, and this is something only the king has the right to do. Now, the word dominion is also used in some translations when God was commanding Adam and Eve to spread over all the earth. He wanted them to subdue it, to have dominion over it, and to control it. And that is exactly what this verse reminds us about God, about Christ. Quite honestly, it's easy to look around at this world and think that everything is in utter chaos. Truthfully, in some ways, it is very chaotic. Satan and his kingdom have a strong foothold over the earth. That's why he's called the prince of this world. And his goal is to create chaos, to promote evil, and to turn us away from the path of God. We also know that we are in the middle of a war between good and evil, between God and Satan, and therefore it can be easy to wrongly conclude that our future is in question. When we think about this mighty war going on around us, sometimes we can't help but ask the question, will God win or will Satan win this war? Well, that is a rhetorical question, and the evidence we have for that is found in these verses here in Ephesians. All dominion has been given to Jesus Christ, period. He has sovereign control over all things, and He will for all of time. He cannot be stopped. Satan, the devil, is no match for God. The only reason there is still a war going on is that God is patient, and He hasn't stepped in to put a stop to the evil yet. But my friends, that day is coming, and coming soon. Our King will come in blazing glory, and He will destroy all evil, and He will hold dominion over all. So let us rejoice in this blessed hope today. Our God has dominion over all things, and He is in control, and that will never change. Let us look to the day when we will see our King in all His glory, seated on His everlasting throne. Thank you for watching, and God bless.